Right, here's the problem. I've been handheld gaming for, I don't know, since Game Boy came out, I suppose. But before that, way before that, when we had Nintendo Game and Watch and stuff, I mean, my favourite handheld is the Neo Geo one. I forgot the name of it. Not the Neo Geo, PC Engine. What the hell was it called? GT Express, GT Turbo, PC Engine GT. Brilliant system. I also like the Atari Lynx, but more latterly, you've basically been playing Nintendo handhelds. And my latest one is this. It's the old type 3DS. And I love it. I love the 3DS. I love the graphics. I love the games. I love the 3D. I know a lot of people didn't buy into it, but I really like it. Just finished Zelda Link Between Worlds, which causes me a problem because it's practically the last game on the system I've got to play. And so what next? Well, you move on, don't you? You move on to this little baby. Now this is upside down. This is a cracking system, possibly the best system at the minute, as far as I'm concerned. All right, it's not as powerful as PS4 and all the rest of it, but I've got a PS4. It's fantastic. It's got the better games. You can take things off, and you can use it as a handheld. But the problem is this: I've spent the last 2 days looking for a handheld game. Now, when you play a handheld game on here, it's designed to be a handheld game. Take, for instance, Mario 3DS Mario. I forgot the bloody name of it. Doesn't matter. The 3D one. I can't remember the name of it. I apologise. That was made in such a way that once you've done a level, it take you 5-10 minutes to do a level, and you could turn it off. Your handheld. If you're on the train or whatever, you can have a quick go at your game. And so that's the way a lot of the games were designed, so you can have quick goes and get back into it easily and not forget where you were and all the rest of it. On this, I've been playing Breath of the Wild, and I don't have a clue where I was up to. I haven't played it for about 2 months. I have no idea where I was up to in it. I know it's a big sprawling game, and it seems to be that way with all the games. I downloaded the SNES stuff for it, and I really like F-Zero, which was an old SNES game. I've been trying to play, I think it's called Breath of Fire, I'm not sure, whatever's on there. But it doesn't work if you're not online. So what's the point of that? What's the point of a game that you want to use as a handheld if it only works when you're online? You can't. If you're on a train, you're stuffed, basically. Or a plane, like I was when I went to Tokyo. You kind of stuffed. So the games are not really designed, the games are phone anyway, are not really designed to be a handheld game. They're designed to be a console game, which is fair enough because you can use this as a console. And I've got nothing against console games, nothing whatsoever. But what do you do for a handheld game? The other problem is the graphics in this thing, right? Big. I don't know what the resolution is, but it's not very good. Because it's not very good, you get very colourful, very big graphics. So on this tiny little screen, which is actually a huge screen for a handheld, but it is tiny. I mean, when you're holding it, it's like looking at a TV that's a fair chunk of, fair number of meters away, fair distance away. But because the graphics are so big and bright and colourful, you can see everything, and you can interact with the game properly. On this, the games are designed to be on a telly, on a TV. So they're expecting it to be blown up so you can see the distance and all the rest of it. I just downloaded the demo of Contra. I think it's been out a while, but I just came across it yesterday. But you can't see what's going on in this because the graphics are so detailed, because it's 1080p or whatever. The graphics are so detailed on this screen, which is a huge screen for a handheld. Not so much for detailed graphics. You can't see what's going on. You can't. They're so tiny. The dots, the pixels are so tiny that when you're looking in the distance, you can't actually see properly what's there. You're straining to see it. So, with the design of the games not designed for handheld, they're designed for console, and the graphics, which are really good, but designed for on a big screen, You try playing Breath of the Wild on this. It's actually one of the better ones because of the style of the graphics. But everything gets too small and too tiny and too. You're struggling to see what's what. Maybe it's because I'm old. Maybe it's because I'm 49. My eyes are good enough. It just seems it's not designed, or the no games have come out that are designed for handheld. Where's my Wendon? There's no handheld game on this that you would want to play. There's not a, that I can find anyway. Maybe let me know in the comments below. What is the handheld game? What's the killer game? You know what it was on Game Boy. It was Tetris. On PC Engine for me, it was Salamander. You know, but the PC Engine, the screen must have been about this big. That corner there. It must have been that big, and it was better for handheld gaming than this. So what? So am I missing something? Is there a section of games called handheld games for Switch, which are designed to be handheld games, designed to be played in 5-10 minute chunks at a time, let you have notes and stuff like that? Well, I suppose it isn't too much in 3DS. Maybe that's a bit too much of a stretch. Is there something there I'm missing? Because I see this is the death of the handheld. I don't understand what I can play when I'm on a train, when I'm on a bus, when I'm on a plane. What game can I play on this? Do I want a game of a fighting game? I don't know if there's a Street Fighter on here. I think you can get a Street Fighter 2, I think. But would there be tiny Smash Brothers? Would there be tiny little characters jumping about? That's not what I want from a handheld game. I want something I can see when you sat down on a train, and you sat down like with the console down here, not on a big screen in front of you, but down here, and something you can interact with properly with nice, colourful, big graphics. I don't know if I'm explaining it well. And play a game that's designed to be played on the move. Don't know. I find it upsetting, and I have done for the last couple of days. I've tried all the demos. I'm just playing one called Next Machina, I think it is, something like that. I want to just get to my character creation, so I think it's going to be an RPG. But if it's an RPG, it could go either way. It could either be one that you're never going to remember anything on, or it could be one that's well designed and you're going to remember if you don't play it for a week or two in between. Because you're only going to play handheld when you're away. When I'm sat here, I want to play something on a big screen on my monitor. I don't want to play handheld games. I want to play interactive, immersive, massive RPGs. What I want to play. I don't mind the tiny detail graphics for that because my monitor's here right in front of me. I can see it's like huge. So is it me that's got this problem? But I'm struggling. This as a handheld, I've lost my other one, is nowhere near as good as this as a handheld. This is not as good as the original Game Boy as a handheld, in my opinion. I played game after game after game on the original Game Boy handheld. This is better. They've just released a new Zelda. I don't know why I can't think of the names today. Anxiety must have took over my head. But the latest Zelda, which is the remake of the Game Boy game, I've been told you can finish it in a few hours. Now, that was great on Game Boy Color or whatever it came out on. A few hours was a fantastic amount of time, but not on this. I don't want to go and play a handheld game on this that ends in a couple of hours after I paid 40 quid for it. I want a proper handheld game. I want a Mario 3DS. I want Super Mario Brothers 3DS, whatever it was called. Super Mario Brothers 2, whatever. It's none of that on this. What am I going to do? For fuck's sake. All I can think of is to buy a handheld I've never had and go play all the old games again. I got a Neo Geo Pocket. That might do it. If I get a Neo Geo Pocket. PC Engine GT. The trouble is they use the old style batteries and they don't last very long. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. It's the first time I've been stuck with handheld gaming for a long time, and this has let me down. And I love the Nintendo Switch. This is my favorite console, but it's let me down for the handheld side. What do we do? Someone tell me. Am I missing the point? Yeah, but, you know, do a video. If you're watching this, do a response video showing me why I'm wrong, showing me the handheld games, because I'd love to go and buy them, but I can't find any. Even all the indie games, they're either shitty 2D platformers. You got to remember at 49, I played a lot of platformers. Right? I'm not into pixel art. Don't get me wrong, I love looking at pixel art. But when I'm paying 40 quid for a game, I don't want art from 1980. I've fucking been there. I was there in 1980 when the art was there. I remember looking at fucking copper mats and all the rest of it on Amiga. It's fantastic, but not for now for me. I don't want to play another sodding Super Meat Boy where you jumping about and you've got fucking 40,000 fingers everywhere. I'm on a fucking train. I want something I can just put on and fucking chill out and fucking relax for an hour or two playing. Not fucking, I'm dead. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Again. Tiny little fucking characters I can't see. That's not what I'm after. There must be something. A beat game or a rhythm game or a puzzle game or, man, I'm not even really into puzzle games. I suppose if there's Professor Layton's and stuff, I haven't really looked at them because I'm not a puzzle game fan. I find them a bit boring. But anyway, what am I missing? I don't know what it is. Let me know if you can. Give me some advice. Let me know, because I'm a bit, not distraught, stuck. I'm a bit stuck for what to do on a handheld level. And next time I get on a train or whatever, I'm going to have to read a book. Just imagine you have to, excuse me, I have to read a book. I must need a brew. That's going to be me on the next train. I don't want to. I want to play a game. I might have to just take Wendon. I don't know. Anyway, let me know. Have fun. Bye.